welcome to or
Hello.
welcome back to our podcast.
No time for pleasantries.
I'm Jade.
And I'm Tiffani.
And we did our little introductions last episode. So go watch that if
You haven't watched it already?
yeah. Or like if you just want to be introduced or whatever to us. We're in the car because I could not find the ring light for us to do the podcast not in the car.
Yeah.
We're on our way to go see Loveless in Cincinnati. I'm very excited.
We're ready for it. This podcast is pretty much going to be weird and random facts.
Yeah. But she has all of them because I am recording on my phone.
Yes. And I have a couple of them in my head already, so if you wanted to scroll randomly.
Oh, okay.
I at least did you know that a blue whale's tongue actually weighs more than an elephant?
I've not, like, I feel like I know blue whales are big, but in my brain they're as big as they actually are.
Yeah, it's
until
like
I see one.
You've never seen one?
I've never seen
I
one,
have
like,
seen
physically.
one. I have seen one. SeaWorld.
Yeah, no. I never went to SeaWorld.
They're fucking big, but I can 100% see their tongues weighing more than a fucking elephant. Because, like, their tongues are literally the whole lower part of their jaw.
Oh, yeah.
And they're thick as fuck.
And elephants are like 2 tons or something like that.
Yes. And naturally they weigh more than that. Their body weight wise, anyways.
Damn.
So.
Did you know that SeaWorld, like, let one of their orcas just, like, die alone?
Yep.
Because they didn't let it go?
Yep.
I've never been to
They went
SeaWorld, and
under
now I
that
never will
whole
after
fucking-
seeing that.
Oh, yeah. They also abuse the animals.
It's so sad.
Yeah. It's fucking terrible.
Okay, this one says, I figured this will, like, continue a conversation. It's impossible to hum while holding your nose. Which I feel like I've hummed while holding my nose before because I've heard about this.
You can't do it for long.
I hear it.
Your
I hear a
cheeks pop out when
noise.
you do it.
I hear a noise when you do it. I can't really put my thing together because I've got...
The piercings. Mine are gone now, so.
No.
You gotta open your mouth a little bit to do it.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's gonna work.
Did you know that the whole all of Australia is bigger than the moon? Is wider than the moon.
I believe it. The moon only looks like it's as big as the sun because it's a lot closer to us than the sun is.
Yes.
So I totally believe that. Because I think the moon is even smaller than Pluto.
Definitely.
Pluto's not really a planet anymore, but you know.
Listen, it was a planet when we were kids, and it's a planet still. You can't just make something not a planet anymore.
Unplanet.
You can't unplanet a planet. You can't unplanet a damn planet, okay?
Okay. This one is, people used to say prunes instead of cheese when having their pictures taken.
What?
Prunes. You're not going to get a good picture. Cheese, it does the smile.
Cheese does better, yeah.
Unless you want like that
Yeah.
pout lip. You know?
Cheese. Okay. Cheese. Did you know that flamingos actually bend at their ankles, not their knees?
Their ankles are that fucking high up.
Their knees are at their body.
Oh, they're like reverse.
Yeah. Their knees are up at their body, their ankles are right at the...
That's
here,
crazy.
And then that's the bottoms of their feet.
That's crazy. I haven't found one that's cool enough yet.
You know hamsters hibernate?
Yeah.
They're not actually fucking dead when they get cold.
I don't know. I had a hamster when I was young, and
I did too. I had 3.
I had several, but one of them, I'm pretty sure it was dead. That bitch was hard as a rock.
He probably was. He probably was dead. The one that we found, I don't think he was dead. I don't think he was dead.
I had a fish hibernate once. I don't know if it was hibernation, but that motherfucker was laying like side up at the top of the tank. It was a giant Oscar fish. It was like this fucking
Was
big.
it not breathing at all?
It wasn't moving at all. I don't know, I was a child when I saw it, so we couldn't flush it down the toilet, so we put it in a garbage bag and tied it and just put it inside. Like we put it in a Walmart bag.
Did it try to fight?
No, it didn't. Ah.
People slamming on their brakes. Assholes.
But anyways, we put it in a Walmart bag, tied it up, and then put it in the trash can. 2 hours later, I hear some flopping around in a fucking Walmart bag.
It wasn't dead.
He was not dead, and he was alive and breathing barely any oxygen, actually, for 2 hours.
I'm surprised he didn't die in that 2 hours.
Yeah.
I don't know another one.
I think now I need to look.
Stay a little bit further behind the start. What's the shit?
For a feeling when these feelings can kill you.
There we go. There's that
He held my hand to this song.
the one that the picture you just showed me.
Mm-hmm. That was one. He held my hand twice in Columbus, and he held my hand once in Cleveland. He had really sweaty fingers. My hand was so fucking wet after. It was like this.
Oh damn.
Intertwined fingers, hand hold.
Did you know that shrimp's heart is in its head?
Where's his brain?
And all the other organs they float around in its blood.
That's crazy.
I just scrolled it.
Oh. Anonymous, now it's true. None of them are good. Don't mind me.
What? Cat urine glows under a black light.
Good thing I ain't got no fucking cats.
Oh, I could totally see it though. Because their urine is literally like bleach. I could totally see it.
I'm looking up this
Shit.
other because I think these are crazy sometimes. Let's see.
Do you know Mountain Dew has a little bit of goat pee in it?
Shut the fuck up. I will never drink Mountain Dew again.
They mix it with a little bit of goat pee. I have 71 cells. I'm probably gonna have to get.
Did you know that in Texas, the possession of more than 6 dildos is prohibited?
No. That's interesting. Why? I wonder.
It says Texas statute knows as the obscene device law declares it a crime to possess 6 or more obscene devices or identical or similar obscene articles.
Huh.
So legally, you can own more guns and display them in public than you can sex toys. Yeehaw.
You would think, yeah, like, you would think it would be the other way around, but okay.
You can't get married in Nebraska if either partner has a sexually transmitted disease.
In Alaska?
Nebraska.
In Nebraska? What? That's so weird.
In North Carolina, it is illegal to live with a partner if the couple is unwed.
Nope. This asshole decided he was getting over right when I was getting over. Sorry, you're gonna get a lot
Douchebags.
of a lot of road rage, and I don't like semis at all. And now we got the po-po. Whoop, whoop.
Many U.S. states still have laws against adultery and fornication. I thought fornication was just sex. What actually is fornication then?
Pretty much anything like that. I would think that would be like touching, feeling,
Maybe.
any type of public display of indecency.
Oh, it just,
Any PDA.
I guess in Utah, hold on, 6 states, Idaho, Illinois, Massachusetts, Mississippi, South Carolina, and Utah still have fornication laws, which basically decree
I need to get over it.
all forms of non-marital sex illegal. But
And now
these
he's doing
laws
hazards.
are rarely enforced.
Why? Huh. I don't.
In South Carolina, a false promise of marriage can land you in jail.
Oh, that's new. I can totally see that. Did you know that if you live in Florida with somebody for more than a year, you're technically married?
Really?
Yep. And if you're literally sharing bills with your partner, and you've been with your partner in the same home for over a year, you are considered married.
I wonder if you have to go file for a divorce if they can, or if
You
it's
do.
just considered marriage.
You have to file.
That's crazy.
You have to, because you got to split your assets.
In Kentucky, a woman can only wear a bathing suit on a highway if she's escorted by at least 2 police officers and armed with a club.
Huh.
In Ames, Iowa, it's illegal for husbands to have more than 3 gulps of beer when they're in bed with their wives. And then it says in other news, a child hasn't been born in Ames since the 1800s.
What?
Because they're saying that the husbands need 3 drinks to sleep with their wives.
That's so weird. Huh. You know that in this state we have the Romeo and Juliet clause.
What's that?
So if a 16-year-old was to date an 18-year-old, and they had been dating before that 18-year-old had turned 18, by the laws of Romeo and Juliet, it's not statutory. It's not illegal. It's not statutory rape. It's not anything.
Oh.
Because they were together before he or she turned 18.
I was gonna say that makes
so
sense to
bad.
me.
Oh, can't do it.
If a man's breath smells of garlic, onions, or sardines
What does
in
that smell?
the bus,
Ooh,
it smells like burning coal,
it does.
which is not good for a city school bus.
No, it is not.
It could also just be where we are. We are a little bit like southern Ohio right now, so.
It smells like burning rubber.
A woman isn't allowed to
Weird.
have sex with a man while riding in an ambulance in Tremonton, Utah.
I don't think you're supposed to have sex in an ambulance anyways.
Says, I don't know about you, but I'd be a little more focused on the whole not dying thing.
Right. While you're in the fucking, in an ambulance thing.
Sorry, I'm on a different one. You have to go back to your tab. You scrolled too far. There's not that many on there. You have to, yeah.
Let's see. What? The world's largest waterfall is underwater.
Underwater?
Underwater in Denmark Strait. No, at the Denmark Strait.
How does that happen?
The cold water from the Nordic Sea is denser than the Erminger Sea's warm water, so making it drop almost 2 miles down at 123 million cubic feet per second.
Interesting.
That's weird. Well, the Statue of Liberty used to be a lighthouse. I could totally see that though.
They probably had it in the light that she's holding. Right?
Yeah, the fire.
Fire?
The fire with the torch.
That's
It's supposed to be a torch. Strawberries aren't berries.
Oh, I knew
Neither
that
are raspberries
one.
and blackberries.
I knew that. I don't know why, but I knew it. I'm pretty sure the Statue of Liberty was like a gift from like the French or some shit.
Probably.
I can't remember. It's actually a Trojan horse. We've been waiting. Just been waiting for something to happen.
What? The world's smallest wasp is smaller than an amoeba.
What's an amoeba?
It's like a germ.
Oh. Like the Mucinex commercial guys?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Probably it doesn't hurt as bad when it stings you.
The Eiffel Tower was originally intended for Barcelona.
I want to go see the Eiffel Tower sometime.
So do I.
That would be so cool.
Queen Elizabeth II's cows sleep on a waterbed. It apparently helps ease the cattle's pressure points.
Well, I feel like England would care more about
Their cattle, yeah.
Yeah.
British military tanks are equipped to make tea.
Fuck yeah.
That would be fucking awesome.
I love that for them.
That's awesome. Apparently, researchers once turned a live cat into a telephone. Princeton researchers.
Is there a picture?
That car decided he was trying to get over while I'm still here. Don't do stupid.
Don't do stupid.
Just don't do stupid, okay? I'm in my lane.
These guys are gonna try to get over too.
Yeah, well, I'm not getting behind him. Sorry, sir, that's not happening. Oh, but apparently this car is all about it. They took a cat's skull and most of its brain to connect the animal to electricity. When they spoke into the cat's ear, the sound could be heard through a phone receiver.
There's only one Shell gas station shaped like a shell. Look at it.
That's actually awesome.
How do I screenshot it so I can send it to put into the video?
Lower volume and
In this one?
yeah, the lock button. Hit it at the same time.
Okay. Send it to me later. I don't know who William McKinley is, but it says, oh, he was a president. I only know the important ones. The first one, Washington. I know Lincoln, because he freed the slaves or whatever. You know what? I read a joke about that,
Yeah.
and it was like, it was a meme.
Decline is a spam.
It was a meme, and it was like someone that's in there like, And it said when everyone realized that they agreed that the slaves would be free but not free.
That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up.
Well, I'm glad that they're free.
Yeah.
And not free.
And not free.
But anyways,
like women's rights. We have the rights, but we don't have the rights.
Right. But anyways, President McKinley was shot right after giving away his good luck charm. That's crazy. Why'd you give it away?
Yeah, right. It was your good luck charm. You got shot because you gave that shit away. What the fuck? You fucked up. I blame you for that one.
Mm-hmm. You can find one.
Okay. I picked a couple of them already. Don't think too hard into it.
No. Some of them are like, you know?
Yeah.
The last letter added to the alphabet was actually J.
I did not know that.
Then what is alphabetical order if it's not the order in which they were made?
Right. How did it start?
Right. Did they come up? Is alphabetical order because of the song?
Maybe. Because of more of a musical tune. That's a really good question.
I be thinking sometimes. Roller coasters were invented to distract Americans from sin.
Yes. I've heard that one before.
Well, it's hard to distract when they're only open for part of the year.
Yeah, right.
I'd be sinning.
Well, but other states have better weather, so they're open year round.
Yeah, well, Ohio is full of sinners.
Ice pops were invented by an 11-year-old by accident.
What was the accident?
An 11-year-old named Frank left soda pop and water outside overnight with its wooden stir still in the cup. The mixture had frozen, and in the chilly nighttime weather, so the epsicle was born.
Epsicle?
The epsicle.
Was the kid's name Epsy?
Epperson. Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins can.
Oh, I read that one earlier when I was
Scrolling.
Yeah.
It's cool. I already knew that. Fruit Loops are all the same flavor.
Yeah.
I think everybody knows that.
I would debate that most things that are rainbow all taste the same.
Taste the rainbow.
Except for Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, those feel like they have different flavor.
For sure, especially when you eat an orange one and a green one, those ones have distinct flavors. The lime and orange.
Pigs can't look up into the sky.
Yeah, they ain't got fucking necks.
They ain't got no
Really?
necks to look up. Nothing looks up. Ugh. We have tongue prints.
Huh?
We have tongue prints. Each of our tongues are unique. So we have tongue prints.
There are so many people in this world. How is every single fingerprint and tongue print unique, though?
Because of our bodies.
I don't believe it.
We're all individuals.
But, like, you gotta run out of fingerprints at some point. Whoever the fuck's making us.
Huh. I don't know. Dolphins give each other names.
I don't want to speak dolphin.
A unique whistle is used to distinguish members in their pod.
I love that. That's so cute.
That's adorable.
Dolphins will just, like, fuck you, though. Have you ever seen videos of dolphins
There was a
swimming
woman-
up on
There
on
was a
people and
woman
just-
in SeaWorld that was training a dolphin, and she was fucking that dolphin.
No, the dolphin
And
will
the
just mount
dolphin-
you.
The dolphin killed itself after they separated them and fired her.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And that dolphin.
She was like jerking off the dolphin every day.
Yeah. And the dolphin killed itself.
That poor dolphin. They should have just let her
Because
keep
they were
going
in
at that
love.
point.
No, she was in love with him. She was in love with the dolphin. She believed 100% she could communicate with that dolphin. That's what it was she believed that she could communicate with it. And that they were in love and they had been communicating.
Aren't dolphins like smart too though?
Yes.
So that makes sense, but also like,
It's so fucked up.
why you gotta fuck it? Why can't you just be like besties? Why can't you just
Why
hang
can't
out?
you just be besties? You're not of the same species.
Why can't you just like swim together?
Apparently there's 293 ways to make change for $1. I did not know that.
How do people figure this stuff out? Math. That's how fuck. Never mind.
Bananas are radioactive. So are potatoes, spinach, Brazil nuts, oranges, and granite.
I don't know why, but
Countertops.
spinach is like, yeah, of course it is, but everything else, I'm like,
I love
what?
spinach.
Makes sense to me
not.
that spinach is radioactive a little bit, but
Fuck that. There are 91,000 different types of insects in the United States. 91,000
that we know about.
that we know of. Fuck that. Fuck that. That's too many insects. That's just too many bugs. Not a fan of bugs
bug is
already.
too many bugs.
One bug is too many bugs. My tap is doing its own little thing over here. I just did a face on the camera. It looked bad.
Hey, this goes with your fingerprint thing or whatever. Identical twins don't have the same fingerprints.
Yeah, see? Two different people. Just because they're twins doesn't mean they have identical prints.
Deaf people use sign language in their sleep, assuming they know sign language. Not every deaf person knows sign language, I'm sure, but imagine you're just like sleeping next to your deaf significant partner, significant other, and they're like doing gang signs in their sleep.
I want to look. I'm learning sign language because of Jordan.
Yeah,
I don't know very many.
I'd like to learn sign language.
It is the hardest.
I talk
hardest
with my
language
hands a
to
lot
learn.
though, usually,
So do
unless
I.
I have something in my hands.
So do I. That's why I think I'd be so good at it. But at the same time, it's the hardest fucking language to learn. It really is the hardest language.
Animals can be allergic to humans.
Yes, knew that. Hazel's allergic to my dad.
Really?
Yep. Sneezes every time that she sniffs him. And then, like, will repetitively sneeze until she gets away from him. It's something about his cologne or, like, his hair. It's covered in hair. But he has no hair on his head.
More than half our bodies are not human. Don't know what that means. But interesting.
Well, I can kind of see that, like our organs.
Los Angeles' full name is El Pueblo de Nuestra Señora la Reina de Los Angeles de Porcioncella. I can't read the last word. And I wouldn't be able to read it faster unless I practice that one.
As a tongue twister.
Platypuses sweat milk. It's platypi. Platypuses.
Yeah, I understood what you meant. They sweat milk.
Yep. And it says sweat in like
That's gross.
parentheses.
That's gross.
It's not technically sweat though, since aquatic animals don't sweat at all.
Yeah.
Which just looks like it.
Interesting. Different.
Your brain is constantly eating itself.
Did you know that your immune system doesn't know that you have eyeballs?
Really?
Yeah. If it did, it would eat away your eyeballs.
Oh.
Because I guess that your eyes hide itself because it's connected to the brain from the immune system, so that it because they can't coexist.
Damn.
So if your immune system ever found out about your eyeballs, you would go blind instantly.
Damn. That's crazy.
There's people like that, they call them zombie eyes because their immune system's eating away their eyes.
Yeah, I never heard of that.
Just freaking found that out a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, God, I really hope that watching this doesn't mean my immune system understands, and it's like, I'm gonna find those eyeballs.
Brain's still hiding. Hold on.